My name is Joe, and you're at the Joe is Hungry channel, where we take a single slice of bacon, break it in half, call it two, right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. Zoe and Nick, good on you for tying the knot. Shout out to Jackson, Andrew, Toddy, and Julian, Mason, Donald, Robert, Brianna, and Gary, Randy, Caleb, Kevin, Joshua, and Norma, and Jennifer. You know who you are. Happy birthday to each and every one of you. Thanks to everybody that took time to fill out the food poll yesterday, because you're sending me back to Wendy's to check out their limited time offer, the new Breakfast Burrito, which is thrown together with 2 eggs and seasoned potatoes, and according to Wendy's own press release, 6 slices of Applewood bacon. I have the links for that in the description below. And Wendy's, do you remember the Baconator? I only counted 2 slices of bacon torn in half to make 4 strips. Clearly, in your description, it says 6 slices of bacon, so Wendy's, shame on you. I'm on to you. This clearly tells us what you think of the customers coming through the drive-thru. And hopefully you have mended your ways and not engaged in any more bacon chicanery. 2 slices of American cheese, Swiss cheese sauce on a warm flour tortilla, plus 2 packets of Cholula sauce for those of you who like it hot. Each single order will load a significant 700 calories to your already overloaded diet. I have the stats on the screen and in the description below, provided they actually include all the ingredients, like bacon. I mean, all of it. The single burrito will take your remaining $4.49, make it a medium combo for $7.48 before taxes in Georgia. Without the serving weights, which Wendy's has to have to calculate their nutritional information, we'll have to wait till later in the video when we do the Joe is Hungry weight test and calculate the actual real out-the-door fast food price per ounce. So let's see if Wendy's has mended their ways and roll the drive-thru ad. Wendy's in Cartersville, Georgia.
Wendy, what can I do for you?
Could I get 3 breakfast burritos, the ones with bacon in them?
You want 3 of them?
Yes, ma'am.
And what else is it?
That's all.
Okay, your total $24.06.
Thank you, ma'am.
Are you ready? I wanna
Hey, can you pull it straight up for me and I'll bring it out to you? We waiting on 2 more burritos.
What, I gotta sit in that penalty box over there?
Just pull it straight up.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Here we are again. 10 minutes and counting. Maybe they're gonna cook some fresh bacon. Who knows? Joe is Hungry on YouTube.
Yeah, you was out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Take care, man.
All right. I remember you. That's why I asked.
I've got my burritos. Let's pull off to the side and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Burrito number 1 is 163.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Burrito number 2 is 142.7 degrees Fahrenheit. Burrito number 3 is 143.4 degrees Fahrenheit. For Wendy's, that's actually not too bad of a temperature. Guys, you're kind of getting my hopes up here a little bit, because Wendy's, Cartersville, you passed the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Now it's time to warm up the scales, sharpen the knives, head back to the studios and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. And as we do every time we do our videos, we take off for the weights of the packaging. In other words, we set the tear on the scales. Breakfast burrito number 1 weighs in at 10.00 ounces. Breakfast burrito number 2 weighs in at 9.80 ounces. Breakfast Burrito number 3 weighs in at 9.30 ounces or 263 grams. The weights are pretty close. They didn't really do too bad. So today, Cartersville, Wendy's, you pass the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Without any serving weights to work with, there's really not much I can do except add them all up, average them out, and you come up with a actually fairly decent price of 46 cents an ounce. In Wendy's, you think we're not going to be counting bacon today? You are sadly mistaken, because now it's time to do the Joe is Hungry big reveal. This is what it looks like when you get it out of the drive-thru, and this is what it's actually supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and this is what Wendy's would have you believe it's going to look like when you get it. We've seen what it looks like, we saw what it was supposed to look like, and we saw how much it was, and it's actually fairly reasonable. However, when I did the reveal, I noticed that there was only 2 slices of bacon torn in half, just like the Baconator. Wendy's, I don't think this is a one-up. I think this comes from on high. You shouldn't be putting out press releases that say you have 6 slices of bacon and give me this. But I really can't pass judgment because I have one more test to do, and that would be the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is bite test, engage.
But I kept my calm, yeah, I kept my cool, 'cause that's what freaks would do. Then I smashed your car with the bass guitar while singing I love you. I'm sorry, but my brain just seemed to fry. But there are no tears for you, I'd like to cry. Oh, I just need to freak, freak, freak. I just need to freak.
There could have been a few more potatoes. Otherwise, it's not a terribly executed traditional Southwest breakfast burrito. I believe the egg is actually freshly cracked. You can see and taste the yolk, and I even got a few eggshells in it. The bacon, what bacon there is actually crisp and salty. Is this thing just as good when you get it home? Well, to figure that out, we're gonna have to peer into the shadows and see what past tense Joe has to say about it and do the Joe is Hungry sneak-a-doodle bite. Sneak-a-doodle bite number 1. Sneak-a-doodle bite number 2. Sneak-a-doodle bite number 3. I thought you were gonna do just one. Well, I'm taking 3 bites this time. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Bite me, putz. I can taste the bacon. I can actually taste the eggs. Could be a little bit warmer, a little bit more seasoning. So let's move on with this video. Well, there's one thing I really don't see eye to eye on Shadow Joe's assessment. I think the seasoning on this is just fine. I think all the flavors actually work very well together. But we do agree on that this thing only travels moderately well. I wouldn't let it sit around for more than about an hour because the bacon starts losing its crispness and it starts falling apart. So with that being said, it's time to give this thing a score. If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once-in-a-lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down, is that all too familiar? Slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So now it's time to give this the score that it truly deserves. I like this burrito. I like the price. I was fully prepared to go high 6s, low 7s, maybe even a little bit higher. I don't know. But Wendy's, you cheated me on the bacon. It's like the pretzel Baconator all over again. I just can't let that go. So today, Wendy's, I'm gonna have to go 3.5. That is my number. This is my review, and I hope to see you in the next video.